Now, in the last video, I talked about Chucky being in the game and how to get him. This video is going to go even more in depth. Not with Chucky, no, because your plans for October in SuperCard are about to evolve. Hey, don't boo me, okay? Seriously. Go. Listen, we've got some brand new cards coming to the game and they are freaking cool. Seriously, this stuff's gonna blow your mind. We're gonna get a Chucky quest and try to get a pro today as well. And I do think I need to go and do my predictions for Extreme Rules, which I have to admit, the global chat is going crazy for. In fact, it's going so crazy, it's crashing my game. But if you've seen the news already, let me know what you think about the Shapeshifter cards, or during the video when you see it, let me know what you think about them. I cannot tell you how awesome this makes the future potentially for the game, not just for Halloween. I'm talking season 9 going forward. This is a big deal and something that I've wanted in the game since way before now. And if you want to see more information about the Shapeshifter cards and everything else that's coming in October now, which is just kind of gone crazy, make sure you press that subscribe button. Most importantly, so you can come back to tell me that my predictions suck. Now, as I make my predictions, you might know what the results were for Extreme Rules anyway. And I'm just gonna say, if your boy did good and actually predicted something that was right for once, then give me a thumbs up, please, because I need all the luck I can. Seriously. If you haven't tried Watch Party, I imagine the next pay-per-view, which is Crown Jewel, probably be the next one we have to watch parties back for. Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey. I'm gonna go with Ronda for this one. The points are different based on if you got fortifiers or not. Matt Riddle and Seth freaking Rollins. I'm gonna go with Seth. Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross. I mean, it's gotta be Karrion Kross. They've hyped him up so much. They can't have him lose to Drew McIntyre in his first match. Bianca Belair and Bayley. Where is Bayley? Bayley's winning the title. If she doesn't, then Triple H, I want a refund of nothing. Edge versus Finn Balor. I'm sorry, it's always Finn. I just have to find one now. And Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. I'm going with Sheamus. Maybe I should have put Bray Wyatt in there. I mean, this is before Extreme Rules, so let's get to the blog post and find out what's coming up, because it's juicy. Fusion cards are typically one and done. You assemble whatever ingredients and then you eventually receive a card back in return for your efforts. After training, proing, and fortifying, you're done, it's over. And the Shapeshifters take that concept, round it up a bit, and give you one of 3 options. Instead of just the one of getting a randomized fusion, this time you'll be able to get one of 3 special types. Oh, and that's per superstar. Yes, there's 5 superstars and 3 types per superstar. That's 15 different outcomes. But how do you get those? How does that work? Well, I'm glad you asked, because the blog tells us more. Shapeshifter cards evolve. Once you create a shifter card, you'll plunge it into the fusion chamber for an additional extra fuse or fusey thing. Anyway, it creates a stronger version of that card, which you can see with this normal SummerSlam BCE Brock Lesnar. And then this amazing Arcane Brock Lesnar that looks like it's just gone to a furry convention. And this all starts on October 10th, or let's say Monday. The game will be opening up a bunch of brand new fusion chambers for you to enter. 18 in total. The first 3 of those 18 will be to get you either a high chance or low chance at the brand new shifter cards, and 1 for the season 7 cards. Yes, the ones for the Day of the Dead Halloween cards, whichever one you want to call it. The rest of the fusion chambers we'll come back to, because what they'll also introduce are 3 new ingredients. These are the vitally important parts for the fusions, and they're called Full Moons, Vampire Fangs, and Cursed Shells. You will need 2 of those each to start either a low chance or a high chance fusion. The only other difference is what you put in to the high and low chance fusion. And what I mean by that is, if I just go to a Nightmare fusion, you've got specific ingredients you need to introduce, and depending on what card goes in, you'll get a value back, which will either be enough or you need to put more in. For the low chance, you won't have to put too much in. With the high chance, it's very likely you're going to have to give up some of your special cards. Just saying. These will be your sacrificial lambs as such, as you put those into the chamber with those 6 ingredients. All you'll need to do is then hope for a brand new shifter card to come out the other side of the fusion chamber. And there are 5 of them, as I mentioned earlier on. The previously shown Brock Lesnar, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bron Breakker, Randy Orton, and Becky Lynch. Each of these will be SummerSlam BCE cards when they originally come out of the fusion chamber. Now you can keep these, or you can put them back into the fusion chamber, like we mentioned, and then determine what comes out the other side. Not just getting a, a nice but bland Arcane Brock Lesnar. No, you can then put in specific ingredients to get either a werewolf, which is the one you see and you've seen before, a vampire, or a sea creature. Seriously, dude, go away. Hush. They're supposed to have security here. It's then down to you to find the right ingredients, the right fodder cards, put them in the chamber, and then depending on what you choose, it will have special stat boosts. For example, a werewolf card will have an extended power boost. A vampire will have extended speed, and the sea creature will have extra charisma. But how do you get the ingredients? Well, apart from on the draft board, but you'll also be able to get them from repeatable quests as well. Yes, you haven't seen those for a while. Season 7 had those in WrestleMania 37 tier. You haven't seen them for that long. Well, that's coming back. Remember the doubloons? It's been that long. So if you haven't seen those, I'm going to link in a WrestleMania 37 for the Mick Foley or Mankind doubloon quests, where you can go and earn the ingredients for doing certain things in game. Or of course, you can just go to the draft board and try your luck. But if all of that has just gone, well, I've got a simpler way of breaking it down. Think of it like this. Most of you know if I say the word Pokemon, you're going to think, yeah, JP, I know what Pokemon is. Well, go back to the original Pokemon. I'm talking about red, blue, yellow, and if you come from Japan, green. There was a little known Pokemon back then called Eevee. Yes, you know the Eevee now that evolves into pretty much anything depending on what you do to treat it, what you give it, etc. But back then, you had 3 choices: Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. Now, it's very simple back then. All you needed to do was find a certain stone, whether it be a Firestone, a Thunderstone, or a Waterstone. Now, take that idea. You got your 1 Eevee, and you've got your 3 types it can go into. But it's now 5 EVs, and each one of those 5 has 3 different ways. That's how shapeshifting works. Fully aware, some of the comments are going to say, JB, what does Pokemon have to do with SuperCard? And I say to you, I don't know, it was 2 AM when I came up with this. So that's the shifter cards, but they're also bringing back the Season 7 cards, which means you can get those from the draft board and everywhere else, just like you got the action figures, which is freaking awesome. Everything I've just mentioned runs from Monday the 10th all the way to the 1st of November. But before that ends, there's going to be a special Halloween card that releases on October the 24th. But as that ends the next day, it just happens to be Dia de los Muertos, which is Day of the Dead. At which point a special Raquel Rodriguez will be presented in Bounty Breaker and among other places. Now, I've just got to say, SuperCard, give me a puzzler, man. Where is the puzzler? What happens after that? Well, that might be seasonal. That's a really bad pun. One thing I want to know is, will the cards be specific to each one? Because the last thing I want to do is have to collect an Arcane card of a certain superstar, because I know, sod's law, I won't be able to get it. It'll take me forever to grab that card. I would just like it to be high point requirements. So a pro Arcane card. You know what? Okay, fine. Take it. Give me my special sea thing creature, Brock Lesnar. I'll take it. That was the blog, but have we got another Chucky? Let's go. We're going to get a gold. So this is guaranteed Arcane. It's not a guaranteed Chucky, but we got Chucky! Chucky! Woo! We got SummerSlam elbow pads, and here we go. In 3, in 2, and 1. It's Chucky! Yes! We got Chucky, baby, big pro card. I love it, and we are going to pro it in this video, baby. Oh, dude, I am excited. What a way to end. We've got another. This is the Chucky, the actual Chucky. Let's go and claim it. Silver, but this has a chance at a Chucky. It's Duke Hodson. No, we didn't get Chucky, but this one might be. No, it's a bronze. It's a badass. Well, we can say the first pack was bad ass. Those other two were just bad. But look at that combinable list. And then we take 1, we take 2, and we get a Kidder Doll Pro. Chucky Pro is ours, baby. Yeah, what a way to end the video. Make sure, just, you know what, for Chucky, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. It's the color of the stuff that he's going to come after you for. He's going for blood with his knife, and I'm not actually going to scare myself if I continue. So I'm just going to say, that's it. We're done. Let's quickly level him up. What can we do with you? Let's go 4. Oh, wow. He is powerful. He's a powerful boy. But I have been SuperZombGBBQ. You have been awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.